you know what time it is? For fuck's sake. Give me a fucking...
Ah, there you are.
What the fuck do you want? Cock hasn't crowed yet.
Oh, I do apologise for awakening you at this hour, naturally, though you do look rather ravishing.
What are you doing at my back door at this time? I have nightmares about this.
C'est très amusant, Bet. I've actually come here on a mission to offer you rather a delightful proposition.
You really do talk out of your hole. I told you last night to sling your hook.
Of course, but I'll admit my timing was somewhat misjudged.
Eh?
That were peak time at the bar. I'm sure the last thing you need during a stressful period like that is tiring out to the point of exhaustion.
What the
And since we appear to be locked here for some time, I thought, well, get 'em off. Oh, now, Bet, come on now, I don't ask much. Even a few fingers would do for time being.
See that?
Well, I do like a nice surprise. Let's do a big reveal. Well now, a pub quiz?
Yes, something for you to do.
Well, I'm fairly sure I've already offered to do something. Not enough, eh?
It's plenty.
Listen, I appreciate you giving me a task as much I'm flattered. But distracting me won't work, you know I'm quite the warrior, as many housewives around Lancashire will tell you. And you'd be no different. I'll take this task, rest assured. But do know that under this white-collar facade, there's a throbbing rabbit waiting for a burrow.
I've got one of them at drawer edge.
I'm sure you have. I can see right down that negligee. Look, I don't care if your brakes fail. Fuck all to do with me. I don't know what day it is and I don't need this. Shouldn't drive so fast, should you? Hey, what about you, Kev? I'm sick of it, mate. I can't get out of this loop and Martin's shafted Sally. Oh, it's a kick in the dick, so it is. I keep waking up in that pokey shithole on Victoria Street. I don't see the girls. Well, if I were you, I'd go give Martin what for, so I would. Why not? I nearly did the other day, but thought better of it. Catch yourself on. When we get that pub, I'll be knocking 7 bells out of every cunt.
Look at the state of that. Me eyes look like piss holes every bloody morning. When's the younger me coming?
Oh, you look fine, Bet. Stop moaning about it.
It's all right for you.
I left teabagging because it's just hot water otherwise, isn't it? Why don't you do what I did with Curly and pretend? But cotton on, you can't see Mr. Oldsworth.
I'm past that point now, aren't I, Raquel? I've entertained him conversation and now he's permanently erect.
Well, I suppose he's mentally stronger than Curly. He just accepts being walked on. No, he does. I bloody hate ironing velvet. I always think I'm going to burn through it.
It's a good job it's fake, then.
Oh, looks good on me though, doesn't it? Shows off my shape, I think. Better than the police gear I were in before the jump. Had a face like you.
You should be so lucky.
I miss being a sex symbol, so I suppose I should thank David for giving me back my looks. Never dolled up in Happy Valley.
Oh, shut the fuck up, will you?
Don't be so naughty just because you look rough. No, whilst I'm here, I'm going to wear naughty clothes every chance I get. You might end up in your prime again if you give it time. Mind you, there weren't as many standards back then.
Oh, no. Worked both ways, that did. I got an arse full of Jack Duckworth. Well, half an arse full.
That wasn't so long ago, were it though?
My choices weren't much better in 70s, cock. You think Alex bad? Try working with Fred G. Fucking hell. Do you know, if he'd have had the hair on his head as he did sticking out at the back of his pants, he'd never have needed that sodding toupee.
Why don't you get dressed? You look like shit. None of them fellas would give you time of day.
At least have a bosom, Raquel. That's not the only bloody ironing board in here.
Is it true you've shot Norris, Mr. Sugden?
You're a nosy bitch.
Oh, charming. I don't know why I bother being pleasant with folk at all.
I don't know why you bother doing out. We're all trapped like rats in this shithole. Well, I don't blame you if you have shot him. I'm sure he'll turn up somewhere.
I'm trying to make the best of things, I am. Considering I've been set upon every bloody night by Randy Derrick.
Oh, Mavis, I'm sure we don't need to hear all that nastiness. Least of all an upstanding man like Mr. Sugden.
Why don't you keep your problems to yourself, Mrs. Wilton?
Why don't you fuck off, you old prig?
Oh, don't worry. I've better things to do than chat with wet rags. Up the lot of you.
Oh, you miserable old twat.
Mavis, give over mithering folk.
Oh, I didn't know I was. I wasn't mithering, was I, Emily?
I really couldn't care if you were.
Holy fucking idiot, you are. That was your fault.
No time to change my trousers now.
Well, that's not my problem, is it?
Somebody get me out of this nightmare. You look like an extraordinarily boring woman.
I want some whiskey.
Yeah, don't we all?
I don't know whether I'm coming or going anymore, we oldest.
I'm in the same boat, you know.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my bush is massive again.
I suppose I should just count myself lucky.
Calm down, all right?
I've tried to be calm, haven't I? I went to work and I got henpecked by a fucking clough. Danny keeps reappearing and I don't see the point of rubbering up for Alma.
Yeah, I was in a better place too before all this.
Well, what can we do about it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why not?
I'm going to be sharing this shop, aren't I?
Oh, only if you and Alf cross over.
Yeah, well, it creeps me out, okay?
Oh, grow up.
Ghosts, man.
Oh, leave it out. I've got Ivy Tilsley coming now. There's a ghost.
Just leave me
Oh,
alone.
fuck's sake. I'll piss on your window and all
Mike,
whilst I'm at it.
get out. You're souring my milk.
Enter.
Very regal of you, that bet.
We'll have to keep face with Walker floating about.
She's out there now, actually.
That's why I'm in here. Doing accounts for no sodding reason. Managing a pub I don't really own alongside Les Dawson's sister. And all under the spirit of old Annie.
Well, that's why I'm here, see. You know, you could do without all that.
Oh, Christ, Jack, what do you think I've got left if I don't, eh? I have to work with what I've got. Else I'm out there with the rest of the unfortunate disillusioned dregs. Existing for the sake of it. I don't understand you or Liz. You'd be no better for having your name over that door again. It's like any poor bastard running a business here. You're worse off working for nowt. If it were up to me, you and the McDonalds would fight to the death over this boozer. Now that'd be something to laugh at.
We're not after any trouble or out.
Well, if not, kindly stop fucking hanging around.
Vera won't let me look at me jazz bags, so it's either try here or nut the bitch.
Were it all right?
So. Fried bread were like fucking concrete, mind.
You cheeky cunt, I'll break your teeth if that didn't. A cup of tea and a toasted tea cake. And don't rub yourself on it before you serve it. I hear you've been shagging young Webster.
Yeah, supposed to be seeing her at Rovers in a bit. If I can keep away from Kev and his volcanic rage.
Well, it's not on.
Yeah, well, it depends what year I wake up. I'm always about 14 when I come in here, but I'm 40 out there.
Listen, we've all been messed about here. Doesn't mean you turn into a bloody sex fiend.
I think you're just a bit jealous, pal.
Do you? Well, as it happens, I own a revolver. And if you keep on with your cheek, I'll blow your bloody head off, no messing. Percy, shut the fuck up and sit down for 5 minutes.
How dare you?
I'm sick of your whinging. If you're going to get angry, you can flick hot fat at me arse when we've shot. What do you want?
I want to give you some home truths, actually, as you've got off lightly. It's a very short skirt.
It is. I'm off to a gentleman's club.
Lucky them.
Is that sarcasm? It's not my fault you've been bounced through the decades. I'm just as desperate as everyone else.
Yes, you are. And I've always thought those spectacles were appalling.
Oh, right. Anything else?
You can't cook and you give a lazy blowjob.
You feel really powerful, don't you? Almost untouchable. You have a miserable existence, so you've got to take it out on everyone else.
I blame you for a lot of this, you know.
Oh, do you?
You and your dreadful mother.
Don't drag her into this.
You do know what you've started, don't you?
What? The fact your son-in-law has perpetual trouser eruptions?
I'm all for calling him out. My abuse is subtler than yours.
You mean you're not as good at it? I know. I can tell envy when I see it.
Envious me? My tongue's as good as yours.
But we didn't go into that.
I just wanted to say I both admire and resent you. Don't think I've not carried on your trend in the modern day. I'm just sick of his stink and so are many others. So I'm here to say...
Oh, I've heard all I
Will
need
you
to
listen?
hear.
And I'm here to say it can't get any worse, so carry on for all I care.
Well, you can buy me a milk stout.
There's one already paid on. Keep it up.
Well, thank you very much, but it's all natural with that fucker. Why have you dropped me off here?
Well, I need to visit the lavatory because there's a problem.
Ugh. This isn't the club.
I really don't care.
Arsehole. I'll have to walk further now.
Good.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh, dear. You think this is funny?
Yeah, it's a right laugh. Do you want a beer?
Don't push me.
Look, I'm nobbing Sally, alright. It's where we are. And I've decided it's best we find Natalie for you. So, you can stop all this carrying on, eh? Yeah. Fucking soft get.
You're asking for it.
Yeah.
Swivel on that.
Martin's trying to help, Kevin.
And I said he could swivel on it. I've had it up to here with all this shit. Pompous fucking arsehole.
You really need to meditate or something. It can't be healthy, Kev. Walking around like a bloody ticking bomb.
You know what? I'll fucking show you a ticking bomb.
Do you gentlemen mind taking this outside?
Who else's marriage is next, eh?
Right, I'm not doing this for sport. It's just that time.
Well, you're on
I've
mine.
had it up to here with this macho nonsense, and I must insist you both get to fuck.
Find another bird.
You could be doing that. My son's giving you a free pass to put it about. It's high time you grew up, 'cause I'm in your house now, and I use your old boxers to wipe me cock on.
Kevin, for fuck's sake! What are you playing at?
Yeah, the real Kev stands up. Yeah, well, let's have you then.
Oh, that's not the worst I've seen. I saw a man shove a dart up his friend's anus in here once.
What the fuck's it all coming to?
I don't know why they feel the need to set about each other in public. We don't know how long we've got here after all. Have you any more gossip on Kenneth?
As a matter of fact, I have. I hear all that straining on shit has shrunk his knob to 2-inch.
Where do you think you're going?
Nowhere.
Mr. Barlow asked you to go through, didn't he?
Maybe.
The portal is in the toilets behind you. I know, but why does it have to be me and not you? David doesn't listen to me.
It's the same for everyone.
Look, just give it a try, will you? I don't want to. Go away.
Oh, no, you don't.
You will go back and sort your brother out now. Nick! Fucking hell.
Nick.
Is he dead?
He's collapsed.
Useless twat. He might be on drugs.
Somebody get him a brandy or something.
I'll get it.
Come on, mate, get some booze down you, eh?
Can you do me a lamb shank half price? How dare you? I'm not giving away grade A beast. You're a chancing cunt. I'll have a full price Scotch and threat. Care in the community? What a load of shit. So you came back here intentionally to try and reason with Ina Sharples, is that right?
That's right.
Well, you obviously failed.
Well, of course I did, but I just like using the portal to feel young again. To get away from Mr. Sugden. Some people are stuck in time and can't get back, so I'm rather lucky.
Well, if it's a shag you're after, you're out of luck.
I was rather hoping I'd see Ernest again, actually.
Well, he got blown to buggery last year, didn't he?
Yes, I'm aware I'm a year out. Thank you very much.
Who gives a shit?
Well, I do, and I resent your flippancy. Everyone's going insane at the moment.
Well, I'm all right. I came on Elsie's face last night.
Look, why did you come and sit here if all you're going to talk about is sexual conquest? Can't you see it makes me very uncomfortable in any era, as I don't like to have images of penises in my head.
Listen, if you don't like it, go and have another go at playing peacemaker with Ina or something.
Look, I've had 7 sweet sherries, and your oafish company has been utterly repugnant, and I think it's time I was going back to the 90s. I'm quite pissed and not in the mood to be here or there. Everyone is an utter dickhead. And more's the pity, Mr. Sugden is cooking liver tonight.
Well, that might be to replace yours, love.
I don't even like getting drunk, Mr. Fairclough. It makes me feel defiled.
Well, you look like you could do with some cock.
I'm distressed. I cannot understand why you would hide my Viagra.
Oh, for the last time, I need some me time, Derek.
Heavens, what for?
I'd just like a day where I can watch Shortland Street and shave me area.
Well, I'm happy to allocate half an hour. I can do my lunges in the garden.
Oh, honestly, all this exercising, I mean, that's just... Oh, no.
Go on.
No.
Stop simpering and get on with it, fuck's sake. And I've managed to get hard, so drink up.
Oh, no, Derek, it's just that Norris was into exercise and self-care, and now he's missing, and, well, if you keep up with all that, you'll likely end up having another bloody heart attack and going the same way.
Am I up you tonight, or are you going to put your clogs before I get chance? Doing my head in this?
Dear Mrs. Baldwin,
What is it, Roy?
I've decided to take a stand and ask to immediately take control of that cafe. I'm not being a skivvy for hamster face and blue rinse.
Do you know, Roy, you do whatever the fuck you want.
Well, because
I can't find Hayley.
Oh,
and
I don't care about all that. I just don't give a shit.
So, I can have it then?
Yeah. Makes no odds in this whole bloody mess.
Well, that suits me then.
Well, now that's done, can you fuck off?
Oh, I was going to stay for a drink.
I'm mean out of my space, Roy.
Yeah, you'll get a smack, you will.
Try it, love.
Hang on. Are you not even going to offer a price?
No, it's fine. Mike has more than enough. Deal then? Let's shake.
Oh, yes, thanks. Very good.
Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to get shit-faced now.
Yes, you do that. Thanks. Again.
I'll have a Drambuie.
You're not sponging off me, bitch.
Bitter, please, my blonde shrew.
Come in, Mr. Ellsworth.
A cheery soul as ever. She still won't look at me. And no wonder. Ah, well, thank you for your input as ever.
Always here to provide support.
Next stop, of course, is serving young Elizabeth.
Still hopeful.
She's given me quite a charming duty to impress her this week. You're gonna do a grouting or something? No, a pub quiz, actually.
Eh?
Thank you, young trollop.
What about a pub quiz?
You heard me right.
What's that got to do with shagging Bet?
I need to prove what I have to
Well,
offer.
I want to do that, and I've way more charisma than you.
Said nobody on this earth ever.
You really are getting everything your own way, aren't you? And I look stupid.
Quite right. You can't blame me for being totally inadequate for every occasion.
Why can't I do something like be a quiz master for once?
Well, let me think. Possibly your lack of any discernible use. And any more of this jealousy, Norman, and you get the sole of my boot.
I'm not shagging him. Quiz. Or no quiz.
Oh, it's you.
I presume you were on the lavatory.
No.
Well, it certainly smells like it.
That's in my trousers.
I have tried to speak to Mrs. Sharples.
Oh, don't bother, really. I don't care any more about the stupid hair-netted old prick.
Well, quite.
I'm sorry you can't find Ernest. Rotten luck and all. At least you've got Mr. Sugden, whereas I'm alternating between arseholes like Blanche, Deirdre and Albert Twatlock. Think yourself lucky is all I'll say.
Lucky? How are any of us lucky?
Some more than others, Emily. There's another shocker.
Oh, goodness me. I saw Len today on my trip back. All he did was talk about carnal pursuits, so it's just nice to see the opposite of it.
Oh, really? Well, you've had your fun, now piss off.
Deirdre,
Blanche,
Brad Elliott,
Kevin Webster,
David Platt,
Jack,
and Vera dealt with Dev Allahan.
oh, Ken.
This is the Sorrynation Street appreciation page where just £1 a month will help me continue to produce the most wretched content to make your day a better one. Thank you so much in advance for what you're doing for me. Without you all, things like this don't get any recognition. Subscribe monthly today and let's all be harmlessly ruder.